always difficult. That fourth game in 5 days, a real challenge, not just physically but mentally. Not only trying to stay sharp, but you've also got to not allow yourself to succumb. Don't give in and just try to fight through. No greater, really, accomplishment to win that fourth game in 5 days.
Now Davis. After the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Davis. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And here are the Heat now.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Right side Davis. To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Muscle of AD on display, flexing that time, and you got to do a little bit more to stop it.
And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Los Angeles. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. From deep, Wall. Miami with a new 14. Oubre on the wing. Off target with his three. Now Murray. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Six to shoot. On the wing, Barnes. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the ball. And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
And Greg, along with the power, Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
Johnson from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's Towns penetrating. Pass to Oubre. Towns down low. Plays it up and banks it in.
Anthony
Towns has got 6 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Warren with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Oubre outside. Pass to Towns. Shoots the three. And John Collins with the three.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
And your Laker girl.
Lakers trail by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well,
got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. He thinks John Wall is playing with a chip on his shoulder and playing well. Of course, that means he's playing great in transition. Coach said that team is feeding off his determination. With his speed, we have to get everyone back on D and limit his open floor opportunities. Kevin, Wall is healthy again, and again creating havoc for defenders. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's Davis at the elbow. Over Collins. And Davis puts it in.
4-2.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now here's Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Oubre. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
Assisted.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Heat.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Murray, good.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
And here's Wall. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And great to see Wall beat a couple of major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you than around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
Griffin looking around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. And Davis now top of the key. And Jones pulls it down.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Offline with his 3. Murray right side. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that does it for the first quarter. Miami ahead, up 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's Winslow. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Griffin. Miami needs to get a shot off. On the basket by Jones. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic. It's a different game.
To the inside. Griffin's shot is off.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Outside, Joseph. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Johnson. And another basket for the Lakers.
Johnson.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
It's Jones on the wing. Back to Schroeder. Outside, Jones. Oh, good on the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's the drive. Here's Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you really got to love the effort level you see from Harrison Barnes. Night in and night out.
You wonder if Harrison Barnes' early years and his experience with the Golden State Warriors really implanted this team-first mentality. He went to Dallas. He became the #1 option and a scorer. But he's never tried to do too much or get too far outside of his lane. And I think that's where the respect comes from. Consistent effort, and he'll impact the game.
Here's Towns. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Warren. Oubre on the wing. Towns down low. He's got 8. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Barnes. Drains the three-pointer. Barnes has got 5.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Towns. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Substitution for your Lakers. Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles.
And so is Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. Second shot opportunity. Here's Whiteside. Can't hit that one. Collins with some nice D. Oubre for 3. He can't get that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the rejection by Towns.
Los Angeles.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Joseph with the ball. Johnson, a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles. Towns, the screen. And Wall. Here we go now.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Collins.
2 minutes.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles leading by 3. And it's Joseph in the corner. Pass to Johnson. Now Whiteside. He's guarded by Collins.
Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker. And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
That one drops one.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
Towns for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
and they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Outside, Joseph. Johnson inside. Clock is at 3. Bogdanovich wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here is Wall. Outside, Towns. The three ball. Another miss by Towns.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Ingles can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Towns. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Lakers leading by 5. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Wall. Pass to Davis. Trying to get open is Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got the first field goal of the second half for the Lakers.
And this is the second season of Anthony Davis' 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And a great job, Murray just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
Now Towns. He's got 15. And Towns throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man. His athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help. And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Towns down low. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
And the second free throw, good. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Inside, Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And AD well above the rim that time.
Pass to Towns. There's the three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And Murray's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Outside for Davis. With the drive. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Gotta love the slick ball control from AD on that sequence.
Now here's Wall to the paint, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
And your Laker girl.
Lakers leading by 7. Murray looking around. Pass to Fournier. Back to Murray. Connects from three-point range. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Murray gives you a lot of things, and stretching out the defense, that's going to help.
Down low. Here's Jones. And Pirtle sends it back. Lakers working the ball around now. Outside for Davis. Driving the lane. Fournier gets a wide open look. That one a little long.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Picked by Griffin. To the paint. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Pass to Griffin. And stolen by Fournier. Poked away. Caldwell Pope for three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Jones, no one around him. And just miss after miss right now.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
Well, you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game. Sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
Teams changing it up here. And here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lock at 6. To the inside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Schroeder with the ball. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Lakers ball.
Here's Joseph. Johnson outside. Beyond the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage
maximize every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
.29 seconds left to play in the third. To the middle. Here's Towns. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the basket by Ingles.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Towns. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Towns has got 7 points here in this quarter.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Towns wide open. The three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Towns down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third.
And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. And you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across and walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
The jump hook. Barnes can't get it to go. And here are the Heat now. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
5 on the clock. Here's Towns. And Davis sends it back.
Just one of the greatest when it comes to blocking shots. AD using a crazy wingspan to create that kind of havoc defensively. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And finished off by Collins.
Assist from.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Outside for Murray. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Schroeder outside. Outside, Towns. Back to Schroeder. And stolen by Murray. Here's Barnes. And the rejection by Collins. Now Schroeder. Outside, Towns. Now here's Schroeder from downtown. And Karl Anthony Towns, good for 3. Towns has got 25 points in the game. Pass to Johnson. Outside for Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Murray, good.
You got to be aware of Murray there. You just know he's aiming to get payback with a triple.
Here's Towns. And Davis sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Goes back up. And Towns lays it in.
Anthony Towns.
Towns has got 12 points in just the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
2 minutes remaining in the
And here's Schroeder.
2 minutes.
The dynamic rag between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Johnson can't hit.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, it will go down as their 48th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jamal Murray.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Going inside, and they pick up 2.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Lets it fly, and Pirtle sends it back. The drive by Gordon. He gets that one.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Back to Towns. And Pirtle pulls it down. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Inside, Pirtle takes it off the glass.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Pass to Fournier. Back to Joseph. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what